No matter how it may seem, no one has control over your life except for you. This is not personal, financial, or life advice. We're just a couple of guys and an occasional guest talking out loud. Welcome to the What Are We Doing podcast.
Morning, guys. Monday morning. We back at it.
Yo. What's up?
Handsome Kelly, my co-host.
Kadeem Brown, live in the flesh, back like I never left. What's up, everyone?
Monday morning.
How's everyone doing? How are you doing?
How are you feeling?
How are you doing, bro?
We could talk about that. How you feeling?
I'm good, bro. I'm blessed, bro. Another week to grind.
Allergies is kicking my ass over here.
Allergies, bro. It's an understatement, bro. Nah, bro. My allergies been kicking my ass, bro. That's every year for me, though. Every single year, my allergies is a problem.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm actually blessed. So I don't have allergies.
Yo.
I see a lot of people suffering.
Bro, you have no idea. I'm like high off of whatever allergy medicine I have back there.
What do you take again? You had mentioned it before.
I have, for allergies, I have Allegro. Like, I have so many stuff. So back in the days, I used to get shots. I think I talked about the shots on
Yeah.
But the shots, I went to go get shots. Won my insurance. That's a whole nother story.
Oh,
so that's in like limbo right now. I'm about to cancel my insurance because
Yeah. I told you, guys. I need you guys to send some feedback too. This guy's talking about canceling his insurance.
Yo,
it's crazy.
Yo, my insurance premium is $500 a month, bro.
Deal with it. You need health insurance. But here's his philosophy, right? Because we spoke about this.
All right, let me hear you.
No, I'm talking about you though. You talking about cancel the $500 and then just pay out of pocket.
No.
A visit alone is $1,500. Believe me, I know it's $1,500. My last bill was $1,580.
There's no way I can sustain $500. That's not in my budget, bro. That's not in my budget, bro. My budget is like $100-ish around there, bro. $500 is not in my budget, bro.
Why don't you just like?
Oh, and I know what it was. I know what it was. All right, so I called in. That's what I've been dealing with. I literally just got off the phone before you got here too. I didn't submit a document in time. There was one document, like a pay stub or something they were asking for, that I just never submitted. And I feel like I didn't get no email, no nothing. Like I didn't see this email. And the date to just submit that by was like the beginning of April or something like that for the year. So now I'm asked out. So now
you can't go around that?
That's what I've been trying to fight with them and call here and there. So I'm hopefully like
what they say.
They give me the bullshit, like the no answer. But I've been calling, trying to get different people and seeing what's up. So we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know. But right now, I'm not paying the $500. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
That's what I do know. I don't know, but now I'm not paying.
I thought my insurance was higher. I remember when you told me that, I was kind of like, what are you doing?
Nah, bro. It's just because I thought it was something else, but I didn't submit some document or something in time. So that's crazy, but.
This guy over here drug trafficking.
But yeah, back before that, I used to take shots. Like I used to get like 4 shots every week. At first it was every week. Then it went to every, because my allergies are bad. So I have like
4 shots a week?
No, 4 shots in one session. I used to get 2 shots in each arm. So it was like my allergies. I have like indoor allergies, outdoor allergies. I'm allergic to pollen. I'm allergic to dust. I'm allergic to cats, dogs, and you're like covered in dog hair from taking your dog to the groomer right now. That's why my eyes are like about to close shut right now. Yes, bro. That's why I'm dying over here. Yes, bro. That's why we don't have no furry things running around. Yeah, this guy's looking at his shirt cover. He just took his dog to the groomers and came up in here and had my eyes closed there. Hey. So I'm struggling with the most, bro. The most. So we'll see how that goes.
So if you guys weren't aware, we record this on Thursdays. This is actually our first podcast, like back.
Yo,
and what was it? 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
This is at least our first podcast, like in 3 weeks. Like we did a good job pre-recording a lot of podcasts. Yeah, a lot of the episodes, like the feedback. Yo, I want to thank all the previous guests that we have on so far. Like all the guests that we have on were like phenomenal, awesome guests. We did all those guests like in the same week. Yeah, that's what like really like gave us that break that we didn't have to do. But that was a long week.
I don't want to say what my favorite episode was. What I would say is what I feel is the most impactful episode.
No, the reason why I was thinking about that too, but for me personally, everybody that I asked gives me a different guest. And I
think that our most impactful episode is the mental health. And the reason why is because many people they shy away from mental health.
Okay, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
You need to have your mental in order for you to excel in anything.
You're right. You're 100% right. Yeah, a lot of people, nobody nowadays really looks into that. I mean, it's becoming a big thing now, but before like this whole, and it's mental health awareness month. You feel like you're not loud enough?
Yeah. Testing.
Let me try to turn you up a little bit.
Testing.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I feel like when we laugh, it's just like mad loud. So I try to turn it down.
Talk loud.
I think I talk loud. All right, so let me not turn mine up. I think you're good though, bro.
Don't ever turn yours up. Like people be contacting me, like, yo, I can't hear him, but I can't hear you.
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro, I can hear you. I think.
Sure?
Yeah, bro. I think. Nah, you're good, bro.
You think you can hear me? What?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, so back to the guest. Yeah. So all the guests. Yeah, yo, thank you so much for coming out. Like, we're still getting feedback. I think Caleb was the first guest we have, and I'm still getting feedback from that episode. Right, that was a phenomenal episode. Yeah, and all the guests we have, like, yo, thanks a lot for coming out. We appreciate it. Yeah. We had guests from all. We still have one more in the queue that we're gonna drop next week. It's gonna be a good one. So yeah.
I gotta talk to you about that too.
Yeah. So
I got somebody good.
Yeah, I have a couple people. I have a couple more people that I'm so excited to get on too. That like the upcoming episodes are gonna be great, phenomenal episodes. But I guess this week you're just stuck with us right now.
Yeah, guys, also, if you have anyone you would love to see on our podcast, send us an email.
Yes, email us at whatarewedoingpc@gmail.com.
And also tag them on our post.
Yeah, and shout out to Jada. Jada has been holding us down. We had her on That's the Law of Attraction episode.
She's been attracting followers.
I cannot take no credit for our Instagram page right now. That's all
everything.
To Jada. Like, Jada's been killing our Instagram page. So please follow us on Instagram. There's a great motivational videos on there. Videos every single day, multiple videos coming out a day, multiple posts come out a day. So definitely follow us on our IG. It's finally up. It's finally running. I think we gave up on Twitter. We can officially say that.
I think I have that. I gotta delete that.
So we gave up on Twitter, and Instagram is where it is. So shout out to Jada. Good luck on your finals to Jada, because she's killing her finals right now. But we're gonna get her back on very soon as well, because a lot of people like that episode as well. So thank you so much.
Email.
About what's that?
Potential guest.
Oh, so yeah, so shout out to shout out to Jada. Thank you so much, and yeah, so follow us on Instagram as well at What Are We Doing PC, and definitely like, share, hit us up in our DMs. We'll answer you back in your DMs, and we appreciate it. So I mean, I don't know. That's it. Yeah. So what's up, bro? How you been? How you doing?
Oh, so I was actually reading that. Before I get into that, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
I'm out of it. You can tell. You can tell. What I actually enjoy about this is that, when one of us are down, the other person.
That's facts, bro.
And I feel like you're gonna be picking up the slack today.
Nah, we vibing off each other, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, always. But I think that boils down to. So what does that boil down to? I have no idea what that boils down to.
Having a good team.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we know we talked about last night that we can share too. About making the minor adjustments in our life. Mm-hmm. We were talking about that. I think we got that from the last episode when Dr. Brown Dr. Brown was on, and she was talking about like doing minor things and changing minor things in your life, like to not, because your balance is going to get thrown off sometime, and just doing minor things, changing minor steps. So me and Age were having like a real lengthy conversation just about like the minor stuff that we're changing in our life to make sure that we're optimizing our time, optimizing our goals, and really hitting or everything that we need to hit to really get more closer and closer to our journey. So we were definitely talking about that, just little steps we're taking, just fine tuning, because I feel like overall we're definitely on the path and on the road to, but like little stuff come up, and just make minor adjustments to make everything more efficient and more.
Yeah, you just gotta adapt to it.
Exactly. So yeah, so that was something big that we're talking about too. So yeah, what's up, bro? What's up?
What's up, man?
How you been?
You ready for Mother's Day?
Mother's Day. What are you doing?
Since this is supposed to be the day after Mother's Day, but Mother's Day was yesterday.
I don't have anything planned for Mother's Day.
I have no idea.
Yo, I'm so not big on. any holidays or
But
I
the
don't
thing
know
is that
why.
My mother is big on Mother's Day. She's
She
big
is?
on Mother's Day. She's big on Father's Day. She's big on all the days. And the reason why is because, well, growing up as a single parent.
Okay,
And
yeah.
she always said, I'm the mother, I'm the father.
Yeah,
all this
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Which is like that's very common in a black household.
Uh-huh.
You know, especially with the father not being around.
Yeah.
Why did I bring that up? Oh, okay. So my mother's gonna be here.
Uh-huh.
My grandmother's gonna be here. My sister just flew into town.
Jeez.
And my other sister's already here. So
And they're all mothers.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they don't take that. They don't take that.
So what do you guys usually do on Mother's Day?
I forgot, honestly. I forgot. But I know I have to do something though. I don't know what. I can't just give them a card.
Yo, that's my go-to, honestly. I'm like a card. I'm like just like the card. Like anything that comes up, I'm like a gift card, and that's it. That's my go-to right there.
Well, my mother's not gonna accept that, so yeah. I gotta go out. I gotta go all out, and then my grandmother's gonna follow suit. So I gotta do something. Truthfully, what I want to do is take them out to eat
on Mother's Day.
That's gonna be expensive. Because they have
expensive. That's gonna be an all day price. If you want to get a lunch on Mother's Day, that's a 3-4 hour wait, bro.
Yeah,
easily.
I feel like they have. I mean, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, all those days you make the most money, so you're gonna up prices and stuff, and then the waiting is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, so I really have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just wing it. And lately I haven't been really good at winging it. So.
Not at all. Not at all.
So I mean, yeah, man.
Good luck with that. Let the force be with you. Yo, how was Avengers? You saw Avengers?
You didn't see it yet.
I saw Avengers. Come on, don't sleep on me.
You serious?
Yeah. I know it took me like 3 months to see Black Panther, but I saw Avengers. Yeah, bro, I wasn't that hard. I saw it the next week it came out. It probably came out on Friday. I probably saw Wednesday. Yeah, bro.
No, you serious?
I saw Avengers. Why you always trying to G-check me about the movies I saw? Yeah, I saw Avengers. Thor. Thor was the OG. Thor, Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Thor was the main character, and Thor was kind of the main character.
Yeah, I actually found out he was gonna have like the most
screenplay. Yeah,
and
Thor.
I figured the only way for him to have the most screenplay. Spoiler alert! If you don't just skip the next 15 seconds. Is if his brother dies, so that's what.
Yo, you know what's so funny, bro? So we were gonna go see Avengers. Me and my girl went to go see Avengers, right? So the only movie that I kind of never saw was
I kind of feel the way you didn't tell me.
Huh?
I'm be right.
The only movie I didn't saw in that trilogy was Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the only movie.
First one and second one.
I didn't see any of them. So listen. Before we were at my house and we were waiting. Say our movie was like at 8:30. We were at my house from like 2:00, just chilling, just waiting. I was doing work. I was playing around with my paintball gun, just chilling, bro. And they had a marathon of the first and second Guardians of the Galaxy right before. And I asked my girl, like, "Yo, is Guardians of the Galaxy in a part of Marvel's?" She was like, "No, it's not. And I'm like, "Yo, Google it." She's like, "I'm going to Google it, but it's not." Oh, you know, you say Google, like, "Oh, you don't trust me, yada 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 yada." So I'm like, "Yo, make sure it's not."
Into a fight,
bro. Yo, I was like, "Yo, make sure it's not." She's like, "Nah." So we didn't even watch it. So now we go to the movies, right? And we're sitting in the movies, and we see the Guardians of the Galaxy people come on, and I just look at her like with this thing, and she's just like, "Oh snap!" And the guy next to me, you know how they have jokes, like every character has their jokes, and you like laugh at their jokes because you know them. Yeah. The guy next to me with the Guardians of the Galaxy, he was like, "Yeah!" I was sitting next to her, and she was dying, and I was just so pissed. He was like, "Yeah," and they're making all these subliminal jokes about the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the guy next to me was cracking up, like slapping my knee, laughing, and I'm just sitting sick to my stomach, like, yo, we could have saw the first and second episode, and we missed it out because you didn't want to Google it.
Volume.
So congratulations, you played yourself.
Actually, for you not knowing that they're Marvel, you played yourself.
Yo, I was so sick,
tried
bro.
To ignore that just now.
I was so sick, bro. But yeah, it was a good movie. That was a good movie. I can't wait for next year. I can't wait to Ant-Man 2 comes out. Ant-Man, mad funny, and I can't wait to that Marvel. What's that Marvel lady? Captain Marvel. Her name's Captain Marvel. That's gonna be a good one too.
Check him out.
He's trying to say I don't know, so he can see if I can really watch it.
All right, but hold on. Let's come back to me.
Let's get back.
Let's get back to me. Let's get his attention to me. Come on. Start it up, man.
What's up?
What's going on?
What are you doing, bro?
Right now, that was a lady. She called to go pick up Rocky.
Oh, you gotta go pick up your dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually like going over there because you know those people who like the crazy cat.
Where do you take them?
Off between what was it, Jamaica States.
Okay.
But you know, like the crazy people with 27 cats.
Yeah.
She's one of them.
Okay.
Like legit, she's one of them. And what I love about going over there, not just like seeing all those cats.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird, but she cuts, like, shaves, grooms all of like pets for a living. Like, this is what you love to do.
Yeah.
Like, she's doing what she loves to do. She loves to take in animals and shave them and take care of them and stuff. And why not get paid for something you love to do?
Of course. That should be everybody's goal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Besides that, like, she's definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, all those myths and everything is definitely true with her.
How much it cost to take like a dog? Like, how much it cost to cut their hair?
I think my mom. I think she paid like $70. I didn't pay it.
Okay.
That's not
so bad. And how often you have to do that?
Whenever we want.
Okay. It's not like a once a month thing or like once every other month.
Well, I know.
Or you just see when it starts getting crazy.
Yeah,
like,
you're supposed to. I'm not like a professional with this stuff. My sister, she has her dog as well, so she knows all this stuff. Me is like,
we get to it.
I don't want to sound like a bad dog owner.
This guy got a whole zoo at his house.
I got a cat. I got a dog. The iguanas don't really count.
What?
They don't count. The lizards, they don't really count. They're actually annoying though. Like to take care of. Kind of irritating.
Jeez, better than me. I got a couple fishes and that's it.
Fish is a boring pet.
Yeah, nah, they're good to look at. When you're doing work, you could just like look at the fish, swim. It's like more of a soothing thing.
They're in captivity.
So are your iguana. So is your dog.
Yeah, but
so is your cat.
Fish is like what, like 10-inch captivity. I take my iguanas out. Sometimes I lose them in my house and me in my room.
Oh, nah.
I take them out sometimes. Your fishes are boring.
Yeah. To each their own.
No, fish are really boring. But back to me. Come on, let's get into that.
Bro, you barely want to talk.
I do want to talk. I want you to ask the right questions. This is a session we're having right now. You gotta ask questions for me to come out.
I'm not trained in that field, bro.
We need Dr. Brown up here. That's what we need. She's trained in this. No, but for real, let's stop playing around. Let's get to it. What the hell?
So, what are you doing, bro?
I'm getting through it, man. Struggles that I'm facing right now, but I'm getting through it, and also part of your mindset. Like lately, when my energy is down, it's because my mindset, not my mindset, but my attitude is down.
I definitely see that. I feel like that's with anybody, though, bro.
Yeah. Once your attitude is up, everything goes back up. And I feel that that also plays within the topic we originally wanted to discuss here was excuses.
Yeah, excuses. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we want to talk about excuses. Basically, that's what we kind of wanted to. What we were talking about when we were talking about making those minor adjustments yesterday. Like me and H are really good at keeping each other accountable for like hitting our goals, hitting our dreams. Whether it's our we're on a level where we have stuff broken down. Like I know like Age's like weekly goals and he knows my weekly goals, so we try to keep each other accountable to make sure we hit those goals basically. So we try to, and that's what I was talking about, is making minor adjustments to hit those goals. But with the topic we wanted to discuss, that we were saying what would be a good topic to discuss today, was the excuses that we tell ourselves. So like the excuses that we tell ourselves, like
vibe excuses.
Yeah. So like where you are and where you break it down, where you are right now and the dreams that you want to hit, whatever those dreams are. In between there is obstacles. There's obstacles and there's obstructions. There's different stuff that's going to be in your way. And I watched the Casey Neistat video not yesterday, actually in the beginning of the week, maybe like Monday of last week. And this is where I got like a lot of the ideas from that I'm going to talk about now. And also I want to tell you, like, a lot of stuff that we talk about, we get it from other places. So I'm going to do my best to start like telling you where I got the information from, so you guys can go check it out as well. So it's not secondhand information. And everybody that you listen to and everybody that you go out and hear, no matter what public speaker, they eventually got the information from somewhere.
Right. Hold on. Let me stop you real quick. So don't discredit yourself. Because I don't want people to listen to that and think that Kadeem is just plagiarizing. Okay. Kadeem barely gets things from other stuff. Like, barely. So, I have a philosophy with like a top 10 rules or of success and so forth. I believe like it's a top 10, and then everything is just everyone's perception of those rules. Yeah, and that's the same thing. So what Kadeem? Let's say if Kadeem could hear someone say walk down the street. His perception of that or his interpretation of that would be first you have to use your right foot, then after that take your left foot, step up. And then that's a breakdown of it. It's the same exact thing. So don't discredit yourself. All right,
cool. Right, I just wanted to let you guys know. Now I hear you. I appreciate that though. But yeah. So basically, the obstructions that are in between your way. So I'm talking about where you are right now to get to your dreams. In between those are just obstacles, obstructions that are blocking you from getting to that point. Whether it might be, I don't have no examples right now. I'm not gonna try no examples right now, but whatever's blocking you from excuse, all the bullshit that you're basically telling yourself as to why you can't do this or can't do that, those are all excuses. In life, we all have the same opportunity. We both have all the same willpower. We can all do everything the next man can or women can. So anything that you tell yourself towards why you can't do something is basically an excuse. And the more excuses you have, the slower it's going to take you to get to the finish line. The finish line is hitting your dreams and to hitting your goals and everything. One of the quotes that I have on the wall in my room is excuse what I don't even know the quote shit, but it just basically says oh shit, it's a quote from Wolf of Wall Street. I just went blank a while ago, but it's the reason why you're not hitting your goals is this bullshit story you keep telling yourself. Yeah, basically something like that. That's a quote I have. Yeah, so yeah, it's the bullshit is all the excuse that you keep telling yourself of why you can't. So I just wanted to go over some of the excuses that I feel like I've used in the past, and we're gonna go with some excuses you used in the past, and just some general excuses I hear people like say.
Right, because for me, one main excuse that I tell myself, and I know others do the same thing, is I'm tired right now.
Yeah.
And let's say people at work, right? They're dead tired. As soon as they clock out of work, you have all this energy. Yeah. And same thing with me. I could be dead tired, but as soon as I'm doing something that I want to do, I get all the energy.
And that's so true, because that's why I think we were talking about this the other day too, is doing shit. Like right now we both doing shit that we don't want to do to get to the goals where to ultimately be at a position where we can do what we want to do all the time. And I feel like it's so hard to stay motivated and keep doing those things that we don't want to do. And just like going to work.
That's not true. It's not hard for us to stay motivated. It's more so of what we're actually doing. Let's say, and let me, I didn't really say that correctly. Let's say if we're not motivated to take this action, it doesn't mean that we're not going to take the action.
Agreed. But we're not going to be as energetic and as like live as we would be. Like we're going to get tired. Like you said, use the perfect example. Like you're at work all day, you're tired. Once you leave work and you're actually doing something that you want to do, it's like, yo, I have the most life, I have the most energy at all. I can do this forever, basically. And that goes to show, like, some stuff you can't, some stuff you don't want to do, you still have to do anyway. And it's hard to stay motivated when you do that.
What you do, you don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, so that's an excuse a lot of people use. Yeah, tired is an excuse. Yeah, I see tired as an excuse, but
I think that's the number one excuse, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, what would my number one excuse be? That's your number. That's my number. Oh, that's your number one excuse.
But
okay,
I also feel that that's a number one excuse. Period. I'm tired.
My number one excuse that I tell myself. I'm trying to think. I'm not even sure. My number one excuse that I try to tell myself.
Before he gets to, I'll let you think. I feel that another thing is an excuse that people tell themselves is I don't know. Especially, I think that's so outdated. Especially nowadays, where we have our smartphones in our hand 24/7. For you to say that you don't know, it's kind of like, you're just being lazy right now. But you can find the answer. You can go to YouTube or Google, and if you don't want to do that, you can call someone. Oh, speaking of that too, so it's like a very thin line with contacting someone, right? It's a thin line between being lazy and doing the research yourself and saving the time by contacting someone. Yeah. But for you to say that you don't know, I think it's pretty much outdated. I think it's like you just like don't really want to answer the question. Like, you know, when you're younger, you're a kid, and you're asked a question from the teacher, and she's like, I I don't know. She's like some question. Then you don't really want to answer a question. So you just say you don't know, so she can get to the next person. I think it's just like that. Testing. Oh, there we go. That's better.
Yeah, that's why you don't sound freaking good, bro. Yeah. No, I agree with you on that.
Sorry about that. He was fixing the mic.
Yeah. My biggest excuse, I don't know. I feel like when people tell me stuff or ask me stuff that I feel like I always say. I feel like I have a hard time taking people's opinion.
What does that do with an excuse though?
And when people tell me to do something, I feel like I brush it off. Is that an excuse?
No.
Like me brushing it off, or me just saying, "Oh, okay, I'll get to it," or "Yeah, I'm doing it."
How's that an excuse for what though?
Let's see.
I was asking.
I don't know if I have an excuse. I have to have an excuse.
I mean, yeah.
But what are my excuses?
Maybe you're just not opening up more.
Huh? Maybe not. No, I feel like I'm completely open. My excuse, like, let me see some of the shoes fair. Not like I'm not knowing and supporting. Maybe my big excuse is fair. I would say fair.
What about fair?
All right, fair to start something, or fair to take the next step. Fair, yeah. What you said?
Fair, like that's not fair.
No. Fair.
So fair.
Yeah, fair. I would say that's my big excuse. Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, fair.
Fear. F-E is not F-A.
Fear.
So, all right, so fear.
Yeah, fair. All right,
that's fear.
All right, so I feel like taking to the next step. I feel like are going bigger than I am going like taking right risk. Now. Yeah, taking risks. I feel like that's my biggest fear. Because I always feel that I can go 10 times harder or do it 10 times bigger, but a lot of the time it's like take them to the next step.
So how come you don't do it?
I mean, that's the excuse.
No, since you know it's fair, then why don't?
But you see that, and that's why I feel like I'm making a lot of positive like adjustments right now to get out that habit. But I feel like if I can think about like my biggest excuse right now, I feel like it's fair. I don't know. I feel like I don't have a lot of excuses right now.
Not sure either.
I can't. Maybe somebody who is around
yourself.
No, maybe somebody who's around me can point it out a lot better than I can point it out. As excuse wise, I feel like I be getting shit done, bro. Excuse wise, maybe. Tired is one. I can say tired because we both use tired a lot.
I think tired is also like an umbrella. You can get a tree. You can get so many branches from that. I'm tired. Like you can use the lack of motivation, lack of focus. It all boils down to being tired in a way. I think.
These guys don't know. Excuses. I wouldn't say tired. I would say fair and tiredness. I wouldn't say fair either because I feel like I'd be getting up and doing shit. I want to say maybe tired. Maybe you're right about tired. Let's go through a couple of them and then let me pick out some that I can.
Yeah, I got something to say about you right now.
Go ahead. Let it go.
I forgot.
What? Yeah. All right. So some excuses people use are. So I got a list, and this is a lot of excuses they use, and I'll kind of relate them to me as we go down the list. But fair is the number one like that I have on my list.
Relate them to you if you don't know your excuse.
That's what I'm gonna say. While
Maybe
we go,
you need to be more self-aware.
Oh. Bar.
What was the bar said last night?
I'm not telling you. Yo, we were talking last night. We were on a conversation last night. H said like something like mind blowing. Like he said like there's something. I know what it is because I wrote down in my notes. And I told H like if you don't use this within a week, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna make a post about it and I'm gonna go edit it. So I wrote it in my notes because it was just like a crazy like phenomenon he opened.
Not being real.
I don't just let it happen. Anyway, but Damn. So fair is one that I have on my list. Fair, that's a big one. And I have lack of information. Yeah, that's a big one. Like people say a lot, like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm about to do," or they just really don't know what the next step is. So that's a huge one. Is not known. But like you were saying before, like there's so much information out there that it's so hard for you to use that as an excuse.
Right,
that should never be an excuse.
Yeah, because again, and as I was saying before, like the day of social media and all this technology that's available and the information that's available to us, to say that you don't know, I think that's just a viable excuse that you're telling yourself to not take action.
So I feel like that, like you said, that's one that's hard that you shouldn't really be using right now because there's so much way to get information out there.
Right, let's see what else on your list.
Not knowing, like no support. Lack of support. So people use lack of support,
as an excuse.
as an excuse why I can't do something, or what people think about me, or like your parents, them not really believing you, or somebody not really believing in you. And I feel like that's not a good excuse to use. And I'm trying to relate this to me as much as possible.
No, don't do that yet. Just keep.
Don't do. All right, so
give your thoughts, and then from there, let it.
All right, so not support and like lack of support. That's a big one. Like of course it's easier to do anything if you have the right support system, but you shouldn't let people not supporting you be an excuse. You shouldn't let my mom doesn't think that's right for me, my sister doesn't think that's right for me, my family members, my friends think that's stupid. You're the only one that's gonna really know where you want to go or what you want to do. So that's an excuse that a lot of people use as well.
What else?
We got limited beliefs. Limited beliefs that kind of falls into lack of not knowing, but that really falls into limited beliefs. Like you don't even think you can do that. Like there's dreams that's so big. That's why I don't like the frame like make your dreams so big you can barely reach it. Yes, you can do that, but I feel like for a lot of people that's overwhelming for people. If you set a good goal, and that's kind of the reason why if you look at a lot of our guests are like just getting into fields. Like we had Janelle on. She just got into like working with that the music company, and she's just getting her foot in it. My sister, she really just really got everything to become a psychologist. So we're trying to bridge that gap from that ultimate level of success to people who are just getting in the field, so you can kind of relate yourself. Okay, this person got there, I can at least get to their position, and then from their position it'll be a lot more easier to get to another position or another position. So lack of limited beliefs is just like, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, and that, as you said too, what was it saying? Have dreams so big you can't reach it.
Yeah.
A lot of sayings are outdated and actually aren't really factual.
Okay.
Like another one is what's a popular one? The average millionaire has 7 sources of income.
Yeah, not true.
It's not true at all.
Yeah.
And that can never been proven. But so many people they listen to that and they just take it and run with it.
Because I know a bunch of millionaires who only do one thing and they're millionaires. Okay. I know a bunch of millionaires who do one or two stuff and then they're like
I know a billionaire who literally does one thing.
Yeah, so it's crazy that people think that they can do all this stuff. Like, and a lot of people are like, okay, I need 7 sources of income. So they're trying to do all 7 things at one time. And I feel like in our core group, we focus on that one thing. We're all trying to do one thing at a time and master that one thing and to really take that one thing to the next step. So
let's get back on that.
I really don't believe in that either. And I'm too old to start. I feel like that's a big one. Like, I personally don't think anybody's too old to do anything.
Like Colonel Sanders, he was what, 72 years old?
Yeah, as long as you're
72 or 62.
I'm not sure how Colonel Sanders.
He was 72 years old.
Yeah, but he was way older than a lot. Like most people, like they spend a lot of their time trying to reach that level of success. That a lot of people don't reach that level of success till they're in their really late ages. So
yeah, you're never too old to do.
As long as you're breathing, bro. You're not too old. Like you have time.
Sports, you're never too old for that.
Never too old. Never too old. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be in America. You can play overseas and stuff.
Yeah. Another one I have on my list is I'm not educated enough.
That's also going down to I don't know.
That goes down to the same path. So I feel like there's a bunch of
educated as in you mean like career, not career, but like grad school and that type.
I don't have the right education, so whether it's degree or anything like that, I don't know it. But I feel like that comes down, and you see, like all the stuff and excuses we're saying right now, somebody else might say it's like, oh, that's whatever. I don't believe in that. Yeah, you can do that. You can do this. But I feel like it all circles back to that's why they're excuses. Because when we're looking outside of it, we're like, yo, stop bullshitting yourself. Because that's what you tell me sometimes. That's what I tell you sometimes. Yo, like you're bullshitting, bro. Like, come on, let's get to it. Stop. Don't tell me that shit right now. Like, yo, you can do this. You can do that. because the excuses in your mind, that's stuff that's holding you back, and that's why they're excuses.
Excuses, yeah.
Exactly. It's so easy to overcome a lot of the times. Even when we were talking about outside of one before we started, and I was like, yo, I've already been through that. This is me. This is you in the future. I'm like, I've been through that already. This is you in the future. I'm not even worried about that. And you're like, yo, I don't know because I'm going through it right now. And like, it's easy for you to say. I mean, when I was going through it wasn't easy for me to say. I was stressing too.
It's very hard to look at the long. It's
so hard.
Yeah, it's hard to look out when you're not in it.
Exactly, bro. That taking those steps, yeah, it's hard. That's those Those are the beliefs, or those are the excuses that you tell yourself that will sometimes paralyze you to taking that next step.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
that was good too.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I'll start tomorrow. That's an excuse. That might be my excuse, bro. I'll start tomorrow. Yeah, that might be.
You're big on that.
Yeah. I think that's mine. I think, bro.
You can't start
I think that's mine. I'll do it tomorrow. No, that's definitely mine. You know why? Okay, this is definitely mine. With a lot of the emails I'm supposed to send now, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. A lot of the shit that I can do today.
Do that,
I don't know why I do that, because I feel like sometimes I feel like just overwhelmed, or it could just be like the fear again, going back into the fear part. It's just like fear, yeah, that's
fear.
Oh my gosh,
it's not fair because look, I keep thinking you're saying fear. I'm like, what?
The fear,
yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Jeez.
Fear
yeah.
part.
I feel like that's what it goes back to. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I feel like I do that with the gym. I do that with the gym a lot. I do that with just little tasks, especially like the little tasks. And we know that those little tasks are those were gonna get to the bigger picture. Right. And I do that a lot on little tasks. Like, okay, I'll start this tomorrow. I'll do this. I'll do that. So I can say, yeah, I'm that's one thing that's probably my biggest excuse that I use. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later.
Maybe that's everyone's big excuse now that I think about it.
Nah, I feel like we can say that for every single one.
I said I'm tired. Right.
You said you're tired. Yeah, we can kind of say that for every single one.
Is everyone's biggest one? Yeah.
You said I'm tired. Everyone's. I'll start tomorrow is definitely probably my biggest one. I got another one that's good too. That you're gonna say I'm not ready.
No, it boils down to.
What does that boil down to?
I don't know.
I'm not ready. That's another excuse a lot of people use.
I tell myself that sometimes.
I mean, I feel like what we were just talking about outside, that we were like, we're not. I was saying I was not ready to take the next step yet. Right. Yeah, so I feel like that's a big thing too.
Okay, so now that we're talking about it, do you think that was an excuse, or do you think you're really not ready?
I think I'm really not ready, but is that an excuse? But we talked about that.
So.
But when I said I'm not ready, I have a reason why I wasn't ready, right. And it was a good reason too.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think that is an excuse. But I can see how that would be an excuse for people, because they can like, I don't have the right tools right now. I don't have this. I don't have that. So Jada in an episode talked about like, yo, a lot of people like say I'm not ready. I don't have enough capital, right. Or I don't have enough money. And she was talking about, yo, she started with nothing. Right. So the way she gained her capital was by gaining knowledge, and she used that knowledge to trade off as other stuff. So that's one too. But I'm not ready. I think that's a good one too. That's not one personally that I think I use. I think I'm really, my number one excuse right now is I'll start tomorrow. It is. Yeah. I think that's mine. I definitely think that's mine. And you have I'm too tired.
Yeah.
And when you say I'm too tired, that's probably I'm too tired, I'll do it tomorrow. Or is that I'm too tired, like, nah, I don't want to do it.
Both.
Yeah. So,
I'll be honest. I mean, it's sometimes where, like, when people look at me as if I'm always up, always on this high.
Yeah.
And I think recently that's been really getting to me, because recently I really haven't.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And I still see people come up to me and you know, oh, bro, where was you this morning? I needed your motivation, or and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to force it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to just give out information of value, and I feel like it's not really valuable. I feel like it would just be me forcing information just to like keep it going. And when you do that, it's not really authentic.
It's not authentic.
Like, that's what everyone on social media does. You know, they do things just to keep the consistency going.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to do that though. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to give it out.
Yeah.
And I really haven't been feeling it.
Exactly. But you know why I feel like it's like that right now for both of us? Because we're going through another stage right now.
Yeah.
We're breaking out. Yeah, we're breaking out the like little pattern or wherever we're at right now, and we're going to the next level. So I feel like that's right now why me and you both find ourselves in funks all the time or not doing that. But I feel like what we were talking about yesterday was making these minor adjustments are so important.
But besides that, though, when you're like to get yourself. When you're in that hurdle and to keep yourself flowing, because you're always gonna have like band-aids that you gotta wrap up, but you have to remind yourself. And I'm telling you, I'm also telling myself too. Right here,
yo, bro.
I forgot.
Let's do this one time so you don't forget, bro.
Right, I'm talking right here.
No, bro, I'm not supposed to be able to see your nose right now.
So right here.
Yes, right there. That's why I was like, yeah, that's good.
It's been a while, man.
All right, recording 101 and action. You've lost your train of thought.
I lost my train
of course you did. Yeah. So yeah, what you were saying is right. I got it. So when it comes to when you hit that hurdle, because you're always gonna have hurdles, but you just have to remind yourself of the bigger picture. And I'm talking to you and also talking to myself. Yeah. Just remind yourself of the bigger picture. So when you get to that stop sign, just remember that the stop sign is not my destination. And I say all the time too, obstacles are it's not the finish line, it's just the obstacle. It's just an obstacle, yeah.
So it's hard to remind yourself that, but when you get there, just keep telling yourself that like this is not the end. And
that's having a community around you, and that goes to also
the energy. As we were saying last night about that post we saw, what was it?
Oh,
what did he post?
Yeah, that was I'm not even gonna say who posted, but I had to unfollow this person because they posted I worked so hard. I should I even read the post verbatim?
It was like pretty much I worked so hard, I deserve all this stuff and I'm not getting it, something like that.
He used that deserve word. Working too hard to be spending money on certain things, I deserve these things for free.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe when you told me the person was.
I had to follow that person ASAP, bro. ASAP.
Not one single person deserves
anything. Yeah, like no matter how hard you work, like nah, you don't deserve anything, not at all. But yeah, I feel like that was a matter of topic.
Imagine if we got everything we deserve.
I feel like you wouldn't have anything because nobody deserves shit. You gotta work for it. That's like asking for handouts, bro. That pissed me off, bro. Like I had to unfollow that person, and that was a person that I kind of respected too. And then after I saw that, I was like, nah, skirt.
Be like that.
So yeah, bro.
Idols become rivals. Yo, my metaphor game been off recently. Like,
bro, I think
idols become rivals. That has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. But you were talking about you see, I lost my train of thought. Wow, we're like off. But we were talking about like where we at right now and like going to the next step. You're talking about the obstacles, stop sign, and everything like that. So yeah, bro, like getting to that next level or breaking out. I feel like we're at a place right now where we're like right there to break out and hit our goals.
I just like because I feel this shit, man. That's what's like pissing me off because I see it, like the shit is just right there. But that's like another thing too, because it's like if you see it, why are you not taking proper action?
But I feel like that's what I was gonna say before is that's having the right community. What I was gonna go into is that's why you need to share. You still need to share your goals and like your dreams and stuff with certain people, and those certain people close to you, because I feel like those people will keep you on track. It's so hard because like me and Jada, I've been like doing so much other stuff besides like actual trading and everything like that. So me and Jada haven't been speaking. Me and Jada used to speak on an hourly basis, like every hour, this, and that. Now we probably speak like a couple of times a week. But so I spoke to her maybe like last week for like maybe like 3-4 hours, and I was like, yo, this is what I need, because that got me back on track. That got me back on the groove. Like, yo, that really snapped my head back. Yo, I almost lost track of the goal. Not even lost sight of the goal. It's just you lose realization. Like you said, I can feel this shit. Sometimes you can't really feel it after a while if you just like doing the same thing over, trying to get there. This pops up, that pops up. And sometimes you really can't feel it no more. So that's why it goes to having that community, people around you that's going to keep helping you and motivated. That's why I say, yo, I feel like for me, the biggest thing to hitting your goals is having people around you, having the right people around you. That's the best advice that I can give. When people always ask me, how do I do this? How do I do that? Educate yourself and then get the right people around you that are on the same path as you.
Yeah, because it's easy to let yourself down. It's hard to let other people down.
So easy. And that's what goes back for the trainer as well. That's why I feel like I've been making so much progress in the gym, because I'm paying that bread. And it's like, yo, I can't. One, I don't want to let myself down, and not I have somebody else right there who's rooting for me, who wants to see me do good too. So I can't let that person down as well. And I think that's a psychological reason with the gym why people have that personal trainer, just to keep pushing them and pushing them.
Yeah, it's hard to go to the gym by yourself, and
It's
hard.
Yeah, you've been like, it's your first week back. Like, it's been a while since you've been back too.
That's actually one reason why I pay what I pay a month to bring someone with me.
Cause yeah.
I mean, be real. I mean, that's a different type of discipline to have.
It is.
It really is.
It's not more for everybody.
It's not, and I know, I'm aware of that, and that's why I'm always going to the gym with someone.
Exactly. But like Caleb says in the episode, like he says he thinks that's almost needed.
Yeah.
Like he says
right,
I believe it too. Because even from going to the gym, like both our energy's been up. Mm-hmm. We've been in a good place, eating right and everything like that.
It's funny because that's one of the main reasons why I don't go to 24-hour fitness, and why I do go to LA Fitness.
Yeah,
because LA Fitness, I can bring 2 people with me. Like I have the
membership. Oh, you bring 2 people with you?
If I want, up to 2 people.
Oh, damn, that's not bad.
But I mean, you gotta work the system.
Yeah,
but you can bring up to 2 people with you anytime I go.
Agreed.
With 24-hour fitness, I can't bring them. I can bring myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm not paying $44 a month to only bring myself to the gym.
I hear you.
When I know that when I get there, it's like I gotta put that steroid into my motivation for me to to go every time and give myself 100% when I'm by myself. When I'm with someone, even if they're playing ball, the fact that they're with me, that pushes me, because like, all right, they're playing ball, let me get to it. Or all right, they're going hard, let me get to it.
So you feel like money motivates you?
Oh hell yeah.
I think that's me too. Yeah. When you put money up on the line or anything to do with that, you think that's your biggest motivation, the money?
No.
What do you feel like your biggest motivation is?
Sade.
Your girl?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
That boils down to everything else though. Because I feel like a lot of my goals align with her, and it also aligns with making sure that this is set, that's set. So like, let's say moving, right? That's a motivation. So I gotta it's like a domino effect. I gotta make sure this is set. I gotta make sure that's set. And then when it comes to hitting my goals, in order for me to hit a goal, I gotta make sure this is set. I gotta make sure that's set. Yeah. And then when it comes to traveling, I gotta make sure this is set. I gotta make sure that's set.
Oh yeah, and that goes back to making those minor adjustments on the way too.
How about you?
So I want to say money, kind of. To be honestly, money and freedom. Money, knowing where I'm going. What keeps me motivated, what's waking me up every day.
What you can do with that
is the freedom that I'm gonna have, and is the things I'm gonna be able to do when I have what I have. Yeah. So that's what it comes down to.
But it has to be more than that, though.
As in what?
Like, that's why I didn't say money purposely, though. I didn't say money as being my number one.
When I said money, I instantly regret saying money. I meant like
that's why I paused. I
feel like it's the freedom and the things I'm going to be able to do. I feel like that's what keeps me motivated. Me knowing and me actually being in circles where people are at that place where they're able to do what they want to do with the people they love to do it, and that goes to what you're saying too. That's what motivates me.
Yeah,
that thought of cause
it's the domino effect from that.
Exactly. So I feel like that's where it's at, and it's different from everybody. Some people are materialistic things which I don't knock. Some people are just little.
But
the
thing with materialistic.
I don't think materialistic thing is a bad thing to motivate you.
It's hard to call it though nowadays. Because you can have materialistic things for short term and not really long term. And when I'm hear me out. The lady.
I know both our phones are blowing up right now. We'll get it soon.
But as I was saying, like you can be motivated to get materialistic things, but it's like once you get that, you have to get the next materialistic thing. So and then that also. That doesn't help your longevity. That helps you short term.
Exactly.
Because let's say if my goal is one of my goals is to get the McLaren, right? And it's 250. So once I get that, then it's like, now what? Then it'll be the next one. But then when I get the next one, that McLaren, the value is already depreciated. So now I'm grinding for the next level of success, which is a materialistic thing, not the longevity of make sure my family is set.
So when you say materialistic thing, the reason why I used to think materialistic things were goals until like I really took a deeper step, a look into it. For like if you look into like to the iPhone, Like the iPhone, everybody wants the next iPhone. That's the thing to get until you actually get it 3 days later, and it's like nothing to you. So the reason why I took materialistic things off my list of goals and started adding that to a list of accomplishments is because I was listening to a interview with Kevin Hart one time, and Kevin Hart talks about all the watches that he has. The interview, I forgot what interview it was, but he mentioned that, he's like, nice watch or something like that. He's like, yeah, every time I do something big in my life, I buy myself a watch. And I bought myself a really nice watch, and I look back at these watches, and those are accomplishments, or those are things that I accomplished in my life, and I can relate this thing that I bought, this materialistic thing that I bought, to an accomplishment that I did. So that's kind of how I list my materialistic stuff right now, and I don't list them as like real goals. I just list them, okay, when I accomplish this goal, then I'll be able to enjoy this materialistic thing. And that's why I took it out that realm, and I just kind of started listing like real non-tangible things as goals.
Like what though?
Like I said, like freedom, that's my biggest thing. Freedom, just taking care of people, just freedom. Basically, I would say just freedom. That's it. That's really what it boils down to, is freedom for me. It's freedom to do what I want with who I want to do. That's the freedom that I'm fighting for, and that's why I'm waking up every morning for. That's it.
Let's go and wrap it up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, I mean, that's another week. Like we said, thanks for listening. Definitely check us out on all our social medias. You can follow Handsome at HandsomeKelly _ on IG. You can follow me at Way2Irrational, the number 2 Irrational. Follow our IG page. Thanks again to Jada at What Are We Doing PC. Email us if you want to come on the show. If you know somebody that you want on the show that's going to sit down and have a great conversation with us, email us as whatareyoudoingpc@gmail.com. Even if you have any questions, if you heard us say anything, if you want to get connected with any of our past guests, you can hit us up on any of our platforms. If you want to ask any questions or anything like that, you can always hit us up. And I don't know, you have anything else to say? You want to leave a quote or anything?
It's what you do when you don't feel like doing it.
Bam. All right, so we will see you next week, guys. Later, y'all.